Hi everyone, here we are coming up to Thanksgiving and everyone is super nervous about the dreaded turkey. So I'm going to go through the process of buying your turkey, the amount of turkey you need per person, brining it, roasting it and carving it. So today we are starting with a 20-pound turkey. What we're going to do is brine it. So the majority of people, we're going to get our turkey frozen. 20-pound turkey is going to take 3 days to defrost in the fridge. It's going to take a day to brine it. So that's 4 days prior to the big event. So here we have our turkey. Inside is what we're going to save the neck. And then at the back of the turkey is where we have the bag with the giblets and the heart and all the good stuff. So this is our turkey, and what we're going to do today is brine it. So for brining the turkey, what we're going to use is salt, sugar, some maple syrup, peppercorns, garlic, lemon zest, and some fresh from the garden. We have rosemary, thyme, and sage. So we're just going to heat up. We're going to use, for that size turkey, 20-pound turkey, we're going to use 8 quarts of water. We're just going to use a little bit of the water. We're going to heat up a little bit of water, and it's more so to dissolve the salt and sugar. Once that's dissolved, we have, this is an 18-quart container. Again, I think a lot of people are going to struggle to find room in their fridge for this. So once our salt and sugar mixture is dissolved, turn off the heat. Peppercorns. We got 1 whole garlic cut in half, the zest of 1 lemon, and a cup of maple syrup. Put our rosemary. Again, you can use whatever aromatics that you'd like. All we're doing really is adding flavor. So this is already blended. Add a little bit more water, and once this is cooled, we add this to our turkey. Again, it's 8 quarts of water. And then our mixture. Again, add this when it's cooled. So then we are going to leave this in the fridge overnight, and then tomorrow we're going to come back, take it out of the fridge and get it ready for roasting. So here we are, the turkey is out of the brine. We've brined it for 24 hours. What we need to do is just make sure it is nice and dry, patted dry. And then we are going to season it liberally, preferably inside and out. Lots of kosher salt, some cracked black pepper, and I would even like to put some aromatics in there. We can put a little bit of onion. We've got some rosemary here from the garden. A few bunches of thyme. That's just going to add some extra flavor. And then as far as roasting it, I'm going to put it on a bed of vegetables, carrot, onion, celery, and that's just going to help. It won't stick, the turkey won't stick to the roasting pan, and then once we go to make our gravy later on, we've got a nice base and we've got some vegetables there. So here's our turkey. Make sure we've got to tuck the wings underneath. That's just going to stabilize the turkey. So here is our turkey. And then we gotta make sure we season it outside. Plenty salt and pepper. I've never heard of a turkey being over seasoned. and then a little sprinkle of oil. So another question that we're constantly asked is how much turkey per person. Normally we would shoot for 1¼ pound turkey per person. Then the next question is how long do we cook it for? This is a 20-pound turkey. It's going to feed 15 people. It's going to take 5 hours to cook. It's roughly 15 minutes per pound, unstuffed. So this is a 5-hour turkey. Depending on when you want to have lunch, you need to cook it for 5 hours, and then you need to leave it rest for about 45 minutes to an hour. So that's 6 hours prior to Thanksgiving. If you're planning on a 3 o'clock Thanksgiving, this needs to be in the oven for 9 a.m. Okay, so our oven is preheated to 350, and we're just going to put this in the oven, and we will be back in 6 hours. Internal temperature of the turkey reaches 165, even a few degrees below that, take it out from the oven, cover it with aluminum foil, and let it rest for a good half hour, if not more. And then that will allow time for all the juices to absorb back into your turkey so it doesn't get dry. And now the fun part, carving the turkey. So here, let's start taking the leg off first. There's a perfect little area here that it's easy to run the knife through. So that's our drumstick and thigh, and again there's another little area right here where we can cut right through it. And then with the thigh, I like to remove the bone here. Put this back together. And then we'll tackle that later. And then as far as the breastbone, run the knife right along the breastbone. What we want to do is remove the entire breast from the turkey. It makes it a lot easier to carve, and presentation wise it looks a lot nicer. The sinew runs through, the muscle runs the length of the breast. So if you carve it lengthways, it's going to be chewer. So we're going to cut it straight across. Here is our drumstick, and then the thigh, the bone has been removed. And then as far as garnishing your platter, whatever you have in your garden, the farmer's market. Today I went to the garden this morning, rosemary, pomegranates, some figs, a pear. All this can be put together last minute. And we want even an apple for some more color. And there we have it. Palo Alto's finest turkey. You got the breast, we got the boneless thigh, and the drumstick. And then we have some seasonal garnish. Enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving.